Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. And today we're looking at a verse that almost every single Christian should know. It's one of the first verses you learn as a Christian, and that verse is John 3:16. So, let's check out the verse. I'm going to be reading the King James Version. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Truly an amazing verse, especially for non-believers, such a powerful verse. So I'm going to share a little bit of the treasures that I got when looking at this verse. The first thing I wanted to mention was the difference between this verse and the story that happened to Abraham and Isaac. You know, the story where God asked Abraham to give up his only begotten, or his only son that he had at that time. And so if you're interested, you can look at the two instances, at this verse and at the story, and see the differences for yourself between the two. Now, the one thing I wanted to really look at for this verse, and the one thing that really stood out to me this time, was a single word in this verse, and this was a preposition, and this deals with believeth in him, or believes in him, that is God. Now, I read a commentary that, you know, the preposition in isn't not that it's not correct, it's correct, but there's an even better preposition that we could use in place of in, and that preposition is upon. That really got me thinking. Now, what's the difference between believing in someone and believing upon someone? And the only way, or good way, I can really think of this difference, or this, I guess, the difference between the two was in a metaphor. And I was thinking about, you know, at the beach. Most beaches have a dock, or you know, they have the sandy beaches, and then they have the dock that you can jump off right into. And that's the difference. When you believe in someone, you walk in from the shore and you know, take one step in, and at one point you have 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out of the water. That means that, you know, you can partially believe in someone. But when you believe upon someone, that's like jumping off the dock, right, and doing like a cannonball right into that water. You have no idea what you're gonna meet, but you believe you're gonna be safe when you hit that water, and that it's gonna be all right. And that's the kind of, you know, belief you have to have in Jesus Christ in order to be saved. And, you know, I think it's a lot easier for me that when we fall upon Jesus, when we give all of ourselves upon Jesus, it's a lot easier for him to take us up into heaven. And, you know, that's just my 2 cents. But the point of these videos, again, is not for you guys to listen to what I have to say, but to go and look for yourselves. Look at John 3:16. I know many of you guys have probably heard so much about it already, but go out yourself and try to discover some sort of treasure for yourself. I hope you guys have a great time. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today in this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this challenge, leave a like down below. It helps more than you think. If you want to become a part of this community, hit that subscribe button and you can become a part of this great big old family that believes in God and shares our different thoughts. If you want to share a thought, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to reply to it with what I think of your opinion or whatever you have to say. So I think that's it. I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day, and that God blesses each and every one of you. Thank you so much one more time. I love you guys so much, and so does God. See you later. Bye-bye.